The first I heard about it was from Chris Evans when we were shooting Endgame in Atlanta, but I didn't believe him. I thought it wasn't real.
Anthony, welcome to Heart's evening show. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
Very, very well. No one ever asks how I'm doing, actually. How am I? Do you know what? I did find my first grey hair in my beard almost on like the stroke of turning 40. I'm not quite sure how to feel about that.
It's funny because when you see the movie at the end when Hulk comes out, it's so realistic. He has gray chest hair. And I was looking at it, and I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, whoa, that's good, yeah. Right? That's a good touch. I go in the bathroom, I look at my chest, I have a gray chest hair. Just one.
Just
one
single
hair.
One, yeah.
Like, it saw the movie and was like,
it's time. So I'm excited about entering like my Silver Fox era.
Oh,
like, I'm here for it.
There's nothing like the 40s, yeah. Trust me.
Also, I'm looking forward to it. This is absolutely the role of a lifetime, Captain America. I'm not sure how long you've known that this was going to happen, but can you describe the moment you knew that this was going to be offered? And was it an easy yes?
The first I heard about it was from Chris Evans when we were shooting Endgame in Atlanta, but I didn't believe him. I thought it wasn't real. I thought it was just a plant for Kevin Feige to know if we were, selling information to the internet. But I get to set the next day, and Joe Russo comes over, and he's like, "You ready? You ready? You ready for today?" I'm like, "What? What's going on?" He's like, "No, you haven't read the scene. Read the sides." So they had rewritten the scene where Chris was handing me the shield, and it was very emotional, dude. It's a lot of people don't understand the amount of sacrifice and hard work that goes into making a movie. All that they see is the glitz and the glam. All they see is the parties and the nice outfits. But it's a lot of sacrifice. It's a lot of hard work. And the biggest thing for me is it's a lot of time away from my family. Like I don't get to go to those soccer games. I don't get to, I don't get to do that stuff because I have to work. So it's a monumental achievement when all of your hard work pays off. Because, not a lot of people get wins. Like I've realized that recently. Everybody just needs a win. And this is a huge win for me.
Absolutely. I mean, I remember how amazing it felt seeing people that look like me on TV and in films when I grew up, when I was growing up. How do you feel about being a hero to a whole new generation of kids and especially young black kids?
Well, it's funny because I have 4 black kids. And my world when I was growing up is very different than theirs. When I went to school, my school was 98% black. Like I didn't really meet a white person till my sophomore year of high school was when I went to a school where it was predominantly white and then so on into college. So I think it's very important for black kids to have representation, to look at the screen and say, wow, I can be that guy. But I think it's very important for kids who aren't black to look at the screen and see a black Captain America. Just like when I was a kid, when I saw a white Superman, I didn't think about Christopher Reeves being white. I thought about him being Superman.
Right.
So he made me want to fly. He made me want to, save the beautiful girl. He made me want to fight the bad guys. And his race didn't play a part in it. So I think with this generation now, with my kids, those issues and conflicts that I grew up with, they don't have.
Incredible. I love that. The MCU is so good at having all these like big surprises. It does mean though that everybody involved has to keep secrets. By this point, does it mean that you're really, really good at keeping secrets?
Oh, I am a locked chest when it comes to keeping secrets, man. I was mad. Like, I didn't want them to tell people Harrison Ford was in the movie. I'm like, people should just go and be like, is that Harrison Ford? Like, did they just CGI Harrison Ford into this movie? Like, I'm all about the secrets. I love it.
Yeah, you haven't got one of those. I would totally be one of those friends like, come on, you can tell me.
I have one friend who I tell everything. Yeah. And he's so like old school country, Louisiana. He don't even know what Captain America is, man. He's like, he could care less.
Brilliant. We do something on the show called Please Stop Asking Me. It's actually where I get to find out if I'm doing my job properly. It's the question that you're not saying it's a good or a bad question. You just feel like at this point in your career, you've probably answered this question like quite enough. Do you have a please stop asking me?
Yeah. In all sincerity, I think the photo situation is the thing that bothers me the most. People asking me for pictures, because in this world, everyone wants to control the narrative, right? And everyone, if you take a picture with someone, that person can take that picture and post it and say whatever they want about you, and that becomes truth. That becomes the law. There's nothing you can do to take that away once it's out there. So now I'm supposed to trust you with my reality, my likeness, and my being? That's crazy. That's crazy. If I take a picture of you and I say something wild about you on the internet and your kids see that or your parents see that, I have no responsibility to you because of that. So I just always tell people, I run from people. I mean,
no pictures.
Oh my God, you have never seen somebody jump on a bird scooter so fast.
That actually reminds me of one of my favorites we had was Kevin Hart says, please stop asking, or stop coming up to him with your cousin or auntie already on FaceTime, trying to give him the phone to talk to.
Just phones, dude. Like, we've become the ultimate snitches. Like, literally in this generation, we are professional snitches. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm out,
telling everybody.
If I'm out and I'm doing work, and you know, I'm out here on the streets dirty, and you, blip, blip, you're a snitch, dog. You're a snitch. Stop snitching.
Lastly, we're an evening show. We always love finding out, what is a regular evening like for our guests? You haven't got any work, no commitments, no responsibilities. You're just able to do whatever you want. Have you got like a routine or like your favorite thing that you like to do?
It depends. Like at my house, I have I build cars. I work on my cars all the time. And literally, my friends know when I put the garage door up and turn the light on, it never fails. They'll end up with about 20 dudes in my driveway. So as long as you have, you know, the beverages in the fridge, everybody comes over, shoot some pool, play some cards, and just work on cars. So that's our evening gig. From 6 to like 10, everybody get off of work, come over to the crib. If it's Sunday, we're watching football and working on the cars.
That might be the coolest group of friends I've ever heard of. That's incredible. Thank you so much for talking to us, Anthony.
Thank you. I appreciate it.